up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Fire Force chapter 254. So last chapter was so freaking cool because we saw how Hamaway is the catalyst of this cataclysm and also what each of the pillars represented. And I thought it was so freaking cool. I loved how the color palette was white and had what... especially with the transition into the stuff about the pillars. I loved the immersion, the connection. It just was so freaking cool. And the other thing that I thought about right before I started recording this live reaction is remember that final panel we saw a couple of chapters back, and this was when, you know, we learned about Hamaway. It just makes more sense because Charon was that final catalyst for Hamaway's activation, so to speak. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens now because the doppelgangers have started to appear, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Benimaru's doppelganger to appear. I'm waiting for Shimura's doppelganger to appear, and I'm waiting to see when Burns is going to show up because you know Burns going to show up because he showed up in Joker's dream. And he still hasn't appeared yet. He's coming. He's coming. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Speaking of, there he is. There's, Joker Seeker. The trump card who plays his own game, the Joker. And chapter 254 is titled The Whereabouts of Hope. The world is wreathed in flames. What is Joker doing in the meantime? The question that I have been asking for so long is finally being answered. I love that Joker standing there like a boss. World's burning. So this is despair? I see it now, Burns. Through your eye, I could see Adola. Woo! I see the rules of the world. There's only one man who can rouse up the people. Wait a minute. So that... Wait a minute! Are you saying that eye is Burns? What? Dude, is that really Burns' eye for real? Oh my god. If that's Burns' eye, like I think it is, then that really kind of confirms what I was theorizing. That Burns' doppelganger was the ruler of Adult. Dude, I am telling you, Burns is freaking Shimura and Sho's father. I have called this. I have called this. Okubo, you are making me confirm this shit. You are confirming this for me. All but confirming this right now. I swear to God. And if you give, I'm telling you right now, if Okubo gives me a Burns versus Yona fight, I will not be mad. Please do it. Please. I see the rules of the world. There's only one man who can rouse up the people, and if it's Benimaru, I am 1,000, I am 1,000,000,000% okay with this. Okubo, please do it. Do it, do it, do it. What the hell is that giant eyeball in the sky? Is anybody else seeing this? Captain Ibana, the situation that you've been researching, it's been flaring up in the 5th too. What? Doppelgangers. Yeah, here they come. Fifth Angels 3, we need your assistance. The world is ending. Well then, how about I step in? Ooh. What? I love this. The firestorm we stopped before wasn't even close to this. Inspector Lit, is there anything we can do? I have to figure out what could be causing flames of this magnitude. It's despair. Look at Joker coming in like a boss. Yeah, I love it. Joker, have you figured out an answer? You want to know what's burning the world? Well, it's humanity's negative emotions. Madness, passivity, apathy, rage, destruction, fear, disgust. Put it all together and you end up with despair. Dude, this is so good. I know we got it. We had this last chapter. But I just can't help but love the truthness, the honesty. It's just so true. Oh my god, it just really is. And Okubo, you have summed up what is happening right now. You really have. This whole thing, the world is, oh god, the world is burning because of this shit. What's happening in Fire Force right now is happening right now in real life. It really fucking is. The world may not be like literally on fire, but figuratively and metaphorically speaking, it is because of, as you know, Joker and Hamui have said, despair. It fucking is because of madness, passivity, apathy, rage, destruction, fear, and disgust. It is. But here's the thing, though. Those emotions are just part of being human. But the problem is, though, when there's an overabundance of those emotions, it's just gonna, and there's not enough of, you know, the brighter side of humanity, like faith, hope, love, and all that shit. If you don't have that, if you don't have a balance of that, it's gonna throw everything into chaos. And that's why the world is set on fire like this. And that's why this is why shit is in chaos around the world, because you do not have that balance. You have a lot of negative shit going on. And that's what's happening in here in Fire Force, especially with Hamui. Hamui has experienced both extremes. You have, and I should have, and I think I said it last week. I'm gonna say it right now because I have to. Manga's given me no choice, and I can't believe I'm realizing this now. If I did say it last week, is Hamui's had both extremes. She's had both like positive emotions. She used to hear like the beauty of humanity, and then when her Adola burst away, awakened, it just turned into all the negativity. She hasn't found the balance. That's why she's in so much chaos. But anyway, let's keep going here. Ever since antiquity, the evangelist has been planting ideas in humanity's head. See right here. Ever since antiquity, the evangelist has been planting ideas in humanity's head. Return to the great flame of fire. Humans long for death as the final outcome of evolution. Humanity's perception of despair is providing energy for the cataclysm. AKA people are, AKA sheeple mentality. This is sheeple mentality, man. It is. So you're saying humanity's despair is covering the planet in flames. So you're saying humanity's despair is covering the planet in flames. Wait a moment. Erosan mentioned something before about the White-Clads fearing Shimura-kun turning into a hero. So could the existence of a hero get in the way of the cataclysm? In other words, humanity's image of despair is crucial to the cataclysm. Which means, what does that mean? It's as Joker stated. These flames are fueled by human despair, and that means, it's like Commander Sho said, don't lose hope. Perhaps in these circumstances, this sounds absurd, but hope is how we'll put this fire out. Yeah! Yes, that's how you put out the flames of despair. Is you gotta believe. Gotta believe. Gotta have hope. You gotta have faith. You gotta have some positivity. I know, it sounds weird because I'm not the biggest optimist after everything I've been through, but I balance my shit out. I have positivity. People think I've had people give me shit for having a sense of justice. Well, yeah, I have had to keep fighting. I've had to fight all my life. Yeah, I'm gonna be negative about shit, but doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. Hell no. Hope? Are you sure about that? Talking about such fantasy-like concepts is difficult for a scientist like me, but if we look at our world from the perspective of those of the past age, you'd think it were an elaborate fantasy, wouldn't you? Damn straight! The 8th stands with Lit. Spread the word to all companies. Don't lose hope. No. I guess you didn't need me after all. Captain Obi, your humanity's light. Just show us the way. Wherever you go, we'll follow. Appreciate it, Hinawa. I can always count on you. Thank you, sir. We at Company 8 don't roll with despair now, do we? Sir, no, sir. This is so cheesy. I'm sorry. Okubo, you had to go this cheesy route. You could have just shown, like, the unity that Asakusa has. Asakusa has unity. They don't do this shit. Because you know why? They don't have that shit going on. They don't have that cult shit going on. They ain't sheeple like that. Well, they ain't cult sheeple like that. They're independent as fuck. They are. Yeah, they look to Benimaru as a leader, but they ain't cultists like that. Come on, Okubo, give me that at least. Jesus. Vulcan, I need you to get in contact with the other companies. Roger that. Your call should give the rest of the Fire Force strength. Providing even a little strength goes a long way. Leave it with me. Vulcan, Merlin, excuse me. Merlin? God, Arthur, I love you so much. Vulcan called him Merlin. But Arthur needed to do this. He needed to call him Merlin. You went out of your way to make true Excalibur for me, but with my power as it is, I was nothing but a disappointment for Dragon. I've never felt so frustrated! Yee! I require your wisdom, Vulcan! Yes! Yes! I'll do anything you need, just tell me what to do. Join my side, we must venture to the promised land of the 8th. This must be... Ooh, this must be outer space. Oh my god, Dragon's in space? Holy shit! Dragon got shot out to outer space? That is fucking awesome! I'm a long way away from Earth. I don't even feel like going back. This is so cool! Will I just drift away like this? Maybe I'll float into the sky and become a star. Wouldn't be so bad. This is beautiful. Okubo, this is gorgeous. This art is fabulous. Nothing matters. Boy, those eyes. How do you look at a dragon like me and not feel despair? It's too early for humanity to despair. Friend and foe alike, hold on to hope for the sake of our world and our future. Woo! To be continued in chapter 255, the 7th pillar. Wait a minute. Remember who the 7th pillar was. I'm not talking about the 7th pillar. Well, there's two ways to look at the 7th pillar. You got the 7th pillar in terms of, the literal 7th pillar of this whole thing. Or we could look at the 7th pillar as who the 7th pillar was, who, we fought, aka Hibachi. Oh my god, if you are gonna give me some Benimaru content, I will be so fucking happy, Okubo. But there's also something else that we gotta look at here too, is what is Arthur asking for? What's he asking for? He is gonna do something nuts. But just what is the 7th pillar you're asking for? Just what is it? What is the 7th pillar? Want to know. I really want to, and also the 7th pillar, you got it's also, Company 7 and all that. I I just got a feeling it's gonna be some Benimaru shit. Please just give me some Benimaru content, Okubo. Please tell me this is Benimaru related, and I will be happy. If it's not, I'm gonna be so pissed, and I'll feel trolled. I'll feel robbed. But let me get back to this chapter here. I fucking love it. I know it's cheesy as shit that it's Hope that is going to beat this. And I'm, at the same time, it's not. It works. But I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get, especially from Arthur. I love that dragon just floating out in space. He's like, you know what? I could just chill. I could be at peace like this and just float away. I don't need all this shit. I don't need this. I don't need this crap. I just wouldn't mind being a star up in here. But then he remembered Arthur, and he's just like, nah, I gotta finish this shit. I'm so excited for this. Arthur's fight against Dragon is gonna be so fucking amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. But I just can't help but what Joker said about Burns' eye. I'm telling you, that shit, if that eye is Burns' eye, that means Burns' doppelganger has got to be the fucking king of Adola. He has to be. He's got to be the ruler of Adola. It would not make sense for it to not be. And if that's the case, and Shinra is like the equivalent of Jesus, and show like the angel or whatnot, then, oh God, I am telling you right now, we are going to have something very interesting happening. Especially in terms of Yona's origin story. I'm not talking about what she's done on Earth. Now, I'm talking about what she did in Adola. Because if we're getting this shit from Burns' doppelganger, we're getting this shit from him, there is something else going on. There's a bigger picture, because obviously he don't want Adola destroyed. Because remember what we found out about the Cataclysm, that this Cataclysm is going to destroy both Earth and Adola. You don't want that shit. So there is something up with Yona. There is. There's something more going on. She want revenge. There's like either a revenge thing on the King of Adola, like he did something to piss her off, like something. We need to find out like what the reason was for the first Cataclysm, and period. We need to find that out. What was the reasoning behind that? Why? Why did it happen in the first place? Once we get that reasoning out of the way, like get the whole thing, then it will all make sense. And I think it's going to happen when we get Burns' doppelganger. Oh, it will. It will happen. And it will be glorious. But the other thing is I said this last week, is are we going to see Benimaru's doppelganger? Are we going to see Shinra's doppelganger come into play? Oh god, I would love Shinra's doppelganger to come into play. Because that would just make it so much more interesting. Because I just keep thinking about what Yona said about that day. That if Shinra would have just died, he would have been a hero. Like, what did she mean by that? What did she mean? Like, just something is gonna happen. I'm really curious what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to happen? Especially within the next few chapters. Do you guys see, especially with this next chapter, titled The Seventh Pillar, who do you think that is referring to? Do you think that's referring to Benimaru? Do you think that's referring to his doppelganger showing up? Like, who? Who do you think it's referring to? But, the thing is, like, I really want Okubo to utilize the seventh. It wouldn't make sense. That's why I'm saying it's got to be something Benimaru related, because Asakusa is proof of what hope really is. Because they weren't brainwashed by fucking Yona. Nah, they are self-reliant. So I really hope that it's going to go that route. We'll have to wait and see what Okubo does next week. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Fire Force content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.